Lemurs are a type of primate that are endemic to Madagascar, an island off the southeast coast of Africa. They are part of a group of primates known as persimians, which includes lorises, bush babies, and tarsiers. Lemurs are considered to be one of the most primitive and ancient groups of primates, and they are believed to have evolved in isolation on Madagascar for tens of millions of years. There are over 100 different species of lemurs, ranging in size from the tiny mouse lemur, which is only about 2 inches long and weighs less than an ounce, to the Indri lemur, which can be up to 3 feet tall and weigh up to 20 pounds. Lemurs come in a variety of shapes and colors, with different species having different fur patterns and colors, ranging from gray and brown to black and white. Lemurs are known for their unique behaviors, such as sunbathing in the morning to warm themselves up, and stink fights, in which males compete for mates by rubbing their tails against scent glands on their wrists and then waving the tail at their opponent. Many species of lemurs are also arboreal, meaning they live in trees, and have adaptations such as long fingers and toes, and a prehensile tail, which helps them to grip onto branches. Lemurs are social animals that live in groups, called troops. The size of the troop can vary depending on the species, with some species living in groups of up to 30 individuals. Within the troop, there is a hierarchy based on dominance, with the most dominant individuals having access to the best resources, such as food and mates. Lemurs are also known for their vocalizations, and use a variety of calls and vocalizations to communicate with each other. These vocalizations can range from grunts and growls to high-pitched screams and whistles, and are used for a variety of purposes, such as to warn others of danger or to attract mates. Unfortunately, many species of lemurs are endangered due to habitat loss and hunting. Madagascar has experienced significant deforestation over the past few decades, with over 90% of its forests destroyed. This loss of habitat has had a major impact on lemur populations, and some species of lemurs have already gone extinct. In addition to habitat loss, lemurs are also threatened by hunting. In some parts of Madagascar, lemurs are hunted for their meat, which is considered a delicacy. Hunting, along with habitat loss, has led to a significant decline in lemur populations, with many species now listed as endangered or critically endangered. Despite these challenges, there are efforts underway to protect lemurs and their habitats. Conservation organizations are working to establish protected areas for lemurs and other wildlife, and to promote sustainable forestry and agriculture practices that are less destructive to the environment. Overall, lemurs are fascinating animals with many unique characteristics and behaviors. They are an important part of Madagascar's biodiversity, and it is essential that we work to protect their habitats and ensure their survival for future generations. Giraffes are fascinating creatures that are found primarily in sub-Saharan Africa. They are the tallest land animals in the world, with adult males standing up to 18 feet or 5.5 meters tall and weighing up to 3,500 pounds or 1,600 kilograms, while females are slightly shorter and lighter. Giraffes are easily recognized by their long necks, which can reach up to 6 feet or 1.8 meters in length. Their necks are made up of just 7 vertebrae, the same number as in most other mammals, but each vertebrae can be over 10 inches or 25 centimeters long. The giraffe's neck is thought to have evolved as a way to reach leaves and other food sources that are high off the ground, which gives them a feeding advantage over other herbivores. In addition to their long necks, giraffes have a number of other unique physical features. They have long, slender legs and large, hoofed feet that help them to run at speeds of up to 35 miles or 56 kilometers per hour. They also have a prehensile tongue that can be up to 18 inches or 45 centimeters long, which they use to grasp leaves and other vegetation. Giraffes have distinctive coat patterns that are as unique as human fingerprints, with irregular patches of brown surrounded by white. Giraffes are herbivores and mainly eat leaves, flowers, and fruits from trees and bushes. They have a 4-chambered stomach that allows them to digest tough plant material efficiently. Giraffes also have a complex social structure and are known to form small herds consisting of females and their young. Male giraffes often form loose associations with other males, but they are generally solitary. Unfortunately, giraffes are considered a vulnerable species due to habitat loss and hunting. Their populations have declined by over 40% in the past 30 years, and there are now fewer than 100,000 giraffes left in the wild. Conservation efforts are underway to protect these magnificent animals and their habitats. The koala, or Phascolarctos cinereus, is a marsupial that is native to Australia. They are often referred to as koala bears, although they are not actually bears. Koalas are arboreal animals, which means that they spend most of their time living in trees. They are particularly fond of eucalyptus trees, which are their main source of food. Koalas have a unique digestive system that allows them to break down the tough eucalyptus leaves, which are toxic to most other animals. Koalas have a distinctive appearance with their round, fuzzy ears, broad nose, and fluffy gray fur. They are also known for their adorable teddy bear-like appearance and are considered to be one of Australia's most iconic animals. Koalas are generally solitary animals, although they may occasionally come together in groups during mating season. Females typically give birth to one offspring at a time, which is known as a joey. The joey spends the first 6 months of its life inside the mother's pouch, where it develops and grows. Unfortunately, koalas are listed as a vulnerable species due to habitat loss, disease, and climate change. The loss of eucalyptus forests, which are essential to their survival, has resulted in a significant decline in koala populations. Conservation efforts are underway to protect koalas and their habitat, including efforts to plant more eucalyptus trees and to establish protected areas where koalas can live safely. Cows, also known as cattle, are domesticated animals that are raised for meat, milk, and other dairy products. They belong to the Bovidae family, which includes other animals such as goats, sheep, and buffalo. Cows are widely distributed around the world and are an important source of food for many cultures. Physical characteristics: cows are large animals that typically weigh between 500 to 1,000 kilograms. They have a wide, flat nose and 2 large, curved horns on their head. Cows have 4 stomachs, which allows them to digest tough plant material like grass. They have cloven hooves, which means that their hooves are split into 2 parts, and they walk on the tips of their toes. Behavior: cows are social animals and typically live in herds. They are also intelligent and have good memories, which allows them to recognize other cows and remember their surroundings. Cows can communicate with each other using a variety of vocalizations, such as mooing, bellowing, and grunting. Diet: cows are herbivores, which means that they eat only plants. They graze on grass and other plants in pastures, and they may also be fed hay, silage, or grain in captivity. Cows require a large amount of water, and they can drink up to 50 gallons of water per day. Reproduction: female cows, or cows, reach sexual maturity at around 15 months of age. They typically give birth to 1 calf at a time, after a gestation period of around 9 months. Calves are born with a strong sense of smell and taste, which helps them find their mother's milk. Milk production: cows are an important source of milk and dairy products, which are consumed by people around the world. The amount of milk a cow produces depends on a variety of factors, such as breed, age, and diet. On average, a cow can produce around 6 to 7 gallons of milk per day. Breeds: there are many different breeds of cows, each with its own characteristics and uses. Some of the most common breeds include Holstein, Jersey, Guernsey, and Brown Swiss. Holsteins are the most common breed in the United States and are known for their high milk production. Uses: cows are primarily raised for their meat and dairy products. Beef cattle are raised for their meat, while dairy cows are raised for their milk. Cows are also used for other purposes, such as for their hides, which are used to make leather, and for their dung, which can be used as fertilizer. Health: cows, like all animals, can be susceptible to diseases and health problems. Some common health issues include mastitis, which is an infection of the udder, and foot rot, which is an infection of the hoof. Cows are also at risk for heat stress in hot weather. In conclusion, cows are important domesticated animals that are widely distributed around the world. They are raised for their meat and dairy products, and they play an important role in many cultures. Camels are fascinating animals that are well adapted to life in desert environments. There are two species of camels: the dromedary camel, also known as the Arabian camel, and the Bactrian camel. Dromedary camels have one hump, while Bactrian camels have two humps. Camels are herbivorous, meaning they only eat plants. One of the most well-known facts about camels is their ability to survive long periods without water. Camels have a unique ability to store fat in their humps, which can be converted to water and energy when needed. This allows them to survive for several weeks without drinking water. Additionally, camels have adapted to their environment by being able to tolerate high temperatures and low humidity. Camels have a unique set of physical features that help them thrive in the desert. Their long legs help them walk on sand without sinking, and their thick fur protects them from the sun and sandstorms. Camels also have long eyelashes and nostrils that can be closed to protect their eyes and lungs from sand. In addition to their physical adaptations, camels have social adaptations that help them survive in their harsh environment. Camels live in groups called herds or caravans. This allows them to protect each other from predators and share resources such as food and water. Camels communicate with each other through a variety of sounds, including grunts, moans, and bellows. Camels have been used by humans for thousands of years. They are used for transportation, as they can carry heavy loads across long distances. Camels are also used for milk, meat, and wool. Camel milk is rich in nutrients and is consumed in many parts of the world. In some cultures, camel meat is considered a delicacy. Camel wool is used to make clothing and textiles. Camels have cultural and symbolic significance in many cultures. They are often associated with the desert landscape and are mentioned in religious texts such as the Bible and the Quran. In some cultures, camels are used in celebrations and ceremonies. Finally, it's worth noting that while camels are often used for tourism purposes, it's important to ensure that they are treated well and not overworked. Camels are living creatures that deserve respect and care. Overall, camels are fascinating animals that have adapted to survive in some of the harshest environments on Earth. Their unique physical and social adaptations have made them valuable to humans for thousands of years. Meerkats, also known as suricats, are small carnivorous mammals belonging to the mongoose family. They are found in the deserts and grasslands of southern Africa, including parts of Namibia, Botswana, and South Africa. Physical appearance: meerkats have slender bodies and a pointed snout, with short, light brown fur that's often marked with stripes. They have long, thin tails, which help them to balance when standing upright. Adults typically weigh between 0.6 and 1 kilogram, and are about 25 to 35 centimeters in length. Behavior and habitat: meerkats are highly social animals and live in large groups called clans or mobs, which can consist of up to 50 individuals. They are diurnal animals, meaning they are active during the day and sleep in underground burrows at night. Meerkats are primarily insectivores, but also eat small reptiles, rodents, and birds. They forage in groups, with one or two meerkats standing guard while the others hunt for food. Meerkats have a unique system of vocal communication, with a range of different calls and alarm signals to warn the group of potential dangers. They also use a range of physical gestures, such as tail movements and postures, to communicate with each other. Meerkats are able to withstand the harsh conditions of their arid habitat by regulating their body temperature through sunning themselves in the early morning and afternoon, and by digging deep burrows to escape the heat during the hottest parts of the day. Conservation status: meerkats are currently listed as a species of least concern on the IUCN Red List of Threatened Species, which means they are not currently at risk of extinction. However, habitat loss and fragmentation, as well as predation by larger mammals, can still pose a threat to their survival in some areas. Fun fact: meerkats have been known to engage in a behavior called sentinel behavior, where one or two meerkats will stand on their hind legs and scan the surrounding area for potential predators, while the rest of the group forages for food. This allows the group to minimize their risk of predation while still being able to find enough food to survive. Kangaroos are marsupial mammals that are native to Australia. They are known for their large hind legs, powerful tail, and distinctive hopping gait. Kangaroos are herbivores and primarily eat grasses, but they can also eat leaves, flowers, and bark. There are 4 different species of kangaroo: the red kangaroo, the eastern gray kangaroo, the western gray kangaroo, and the antilopian kangaroo. The red kangaroo is the largest species and can grow up to 6 feet tall and weigh over 200 pounds. Kangaroos are well adapted to the arid Australian landscape. They have specialized kidneys that allow them to conserve water and can go long periods of time without drinking. They also have a unique way of regulating their body temperature by licking their forearms, which are covered in sweat glands. One of the most fascinating things about kangaroos is their reproductive system. Female kangaroos have 2 uteri and can be simultaneously pregnant with 2 different joeys at different stages of development. The joey is born after a short gestation period of only 30 to 40 days and then crawls into its mother's pouch to continue developing for several months. Kangaroos are also known for their impressive jumping abilities. They can hop at speeds up to 35 miles per hour and can jump over 6 feet high. Their powerful hind legs allow them to cover great distances with each hop, making them efficient and agile movers. In addition to their physical abilities, kangaroos also play an important role in Australian culture and mythology. They are featured prominently in Indigenous Australian art and have become an iconic symbol of the country. Overall, kangaroos are fascinating and unique animals that have adapted to survive in the harsh Australian environment. Their physical abilities, reproductive system, and cultural significance make them a truly interesting and informative subject to study. Owls are birds of prey, known for their nocturnal habits and unique features such as large eyes, sharp talons, and silent flight. They belong to the order Strigiformes and can be found on every continent except Antarctica. There are around 200 different species of owls, and they come in many different sizes, from the tiny elf owl, which is only about 5 inches tall, to the Eurasian eagle owl, which can have a wingspan of up to 6 feet. One of the most distinctive features of owls is their large eyes. Their eyes are proportionally much larger than those of other birds, and are positioned at the front of their heads, giving them excellent depth perception and the ability to see well in low light conditions. In fact, owls are able to see in almost complete darkness, thanks to the specialized cells in their eyes that allow them to capture and amplify even the smallest amount of light. Another unique feature of owls is their silent flight. This is due to the specialized feathers on their wings that break up turbulence and muffle the sound of their flight. This makes them excellent hunters, as they are able to fly quietly and surprise their prey. Owls are carnivores, and their diet consists mainly of small mammals such as mice, voles, and rabbits. They are also known to eat birds, reptiles, and insects. Some larger species of owls, such as the snowy owl, are able to take down prey as large as a hare or a small deer. In many cultures, owls are associated with wisdom, intelligence, and mystery. In ancient Greek mythology, the goddess Athena was often depicted with an owl, and the bird was considered a symbol of wisdom and knowledge. In Native American cultures, the owl is sometimes seen as a messenger from the spirit world. Overall, owls are fascinating and unique creatures, with many interesting features and behaviors that make them an important part of our natural world. Rabbit is a small mammal that belongs to the family Leopardi. They are known for their soft fur, long ears, and short tails. There are more than 30 species of rabbits, including domesticated rabbits, which are popular pets all around the world. Here are some interesting facts about rabbits. Rabbits have excellent eyesight and hearing, which helps them detect predators in the wild. They are social animals that live in groups, known as colonies or warrens. Rabbits have a unique digestive system that allows them to digest cellulose, a type of plant material that other animals cannot digest. Domesticated rabbits are bred in a wide variety of colors and patterns, including solid colors, spotted, and even striped. Rabbits are prolific breeders and can produce several litters of offspring each year. They are herbivores and eat a diet consisting of grasses, leaves, and other plant material. Wild rabbits can be found all over the world, from North America to Europe to Asia. The average lifespan of a rabbit is around 8 to 12 years, but some can live up to 15 years or more. Rabbits have powerful hind legs that allow them to run and jump quickly to escape predators. The incisors of rabbits grow continuously throughout their lives, which is why they need to constantly chew on things to wear them down. In addition to being popular pets, rabbits are also used in scientific research and as a source of meat and fur in some cultures. They have also played a role in folklore and mythology in various cultures throughout history. Dolphins are highly intelligent marine mammals that belong to the family Delphinidae. They are found in oceans and seas all over the world, and are known for their playful behavior, acrobatic abilities, and their close relationships with humans. Physical characteristics: dolphins are typically gray or blue in color, with a streamlined body that is adapted for swimming at high speeds. They have a dorsal fin on their back that helps them to maintain balance, and 2 pectoral fins on either side of their body that are used for steering. Their tail, or fluke, is used for propulsion and can propel them through the water at speeds of up to 20 miles per hour. Behavior: dolphins are known for their playful behavior, often leaping out of the water and riding the waves created by boats. They are also highly social animals, and live in groups called pods. These pods can consist of anywhere from a few individuals to several hundred, and are often made up of individuals of the same sex and age. Communication: dolphins are highly communicative animals, and use a variety of sounds to communicate with one another. These sounds can range from clicks and whistles to complex songs, and are used for a variety of purposes, such as locating prey, identifying other dolphins, and socializing with members of their pod. Diet: dolphins are carnivorous and feed on a variety of fish, squid, and other marine animals. They are known for their hunting abilities, and will work together in groups to herd schools of fish or to isolate individual prey. Conservation: many species of dolphins are threatened by human activities such as pollution, overfishing, and habitat destruction. Some species, such as the baiji dolphin, are considered to be functionally extinct, with no individuals remaining in the wild. To protect dolphins and other marine animals, many conservation efforts have been put in place, such as protected areas, fishing regulations, and pollution controls. In conclusion, dolphins are fascinating and intelligent creatures that have captured the imaginations of humans for centuries. Despite their popularity, many species of dolphins face threats from human activities, and it is important to take action to protect these remarkable animals and their habitats. Sheep are one of the oldest and most widespread domesticated animals. They are members of the Bovidae family and are typically raised for their wool, meat, and milk. Sheep are herbivores, feeding mainly on grass, plants, and shrubs. Sheep have been domesticated for thousands of years and have played a significant role in human civilization. They are versatile animals that can adapt to various climates and environments, which has contributed to their popularity as livestock around the world. One of the most notable features of sheep is their wool. Their fleece is valued for its warmth and is used in the production of textiles and garments. Sheep wool can vary in texture and quality, depending on the breed. Some breeds produce fine and soft wool, while others produce coarser fibers. In addition to wool, sheep are also raised for their meat, known as lamb or mutton. Lamb meat comes from young sheep, typically less than 1 year old, while mutton refers to meat from mature sheep. Sheep meat is consumed in many cultures and is known for its tenderness and distinct flavor. Sheep milk is another important product obtained from these animals. While not as widely consumed as cow or goat milk, sheep milk is used to produce various dairy products such as cheese, yogurt, and butter. Sheep milk has a higher fat content than cow milk and is considered rich and creamy. Sheep are social animals and often form close bonds within their flock. They have a strong herding instinct and tend to follow a leader, typically referred to as the bellwether. Sheep are also known for their flocking behavior, where they stay together in groups for protection and improved grazing efficiency. When it comes to reproduction, sheep are known for their prolific breeding. They have a gestation period of around 145 to 155 days and typically give birth to 1 or 2 lambs. Some breeds can have multiple births, known as twinning or even tripletting, which contributes to their high reproductive potential. Sheep farming, also known as sheep husbandry or sheep rearing, involves various practices such as grazing management, shearing, breeding, and health care. Farmers must provide adequate nutrition, shelter, and veterinary care to ensure the well-being and productivity of their sheep. In conclusion, sheep are versatile and valuable animals that have been domesticated for thousands of years. They provide us with wool, meat, and milk, and their adaptability has made them a popular choice for livestock farming worldwide. Wolves are large, carnivorous mammals that are part of the Canidae family, which also includes dogs, coyotes, and foxes. They are known for their distinct howling call and are one of the most widely recognized and respected animals in the world. Physical characteristics: wolves are typically around 3 to 5 feet long and can weigh anywhere from 40 to 175 pounds, depending on the species and location. They have thick fur that helps them survive in cold climates and can be gray, brown, black, or white. Wolves have sharp teeth and claws that they use for hunting and defending themselves. Habitat and range: wolves are found in a variety of habitats around the world, including forests, grasslands, tundra, and deserts. They are found in North America, Europe, and Asia, and used to be found in Africa and parts of the Middle East. Wolves are social animals and live in packs, which can range in size from 2 to 30 individuals. Diet: wolves are carnivores and typically eat large mammals such as deer, elk, and moose. They also eat smaller mammals such as rodents and rabbits, as well as birds and fish. Wolves are opportunistic hunters and will eat almost anything they can catch. Behavior and communication: wolves are highly intelligent and have a complex social structure. They communicate with each other using a variety of vocalizations, body language, and scent marking. They use howling to communicate with other members of their pack and to establish their territory. Conservation status: wolves have been persecuted by humans for centuries and were almost hunted to extinction in many parts of the world. However, conservation efforts in the past few decades have helped to bring back wolf populations in some areas. The exact conservation status of wolves varies by species and location, but they are generally considered to be a species of least concern. In conclusion, wolves are fascinating animals that play an important role in many ecosystems around the world. Despite their reputation as fierce predators, they are highly social and intelligent animals that deserve our respect and protection. Penguins are a type of flightless bird that are found in the southern hemisphere, particularly in Antarctica, South Africa, New Zealand, and various other parts of the southern oceans. There are 18 species of penguins, ranging in size from the smallest, the little blue penguin, which is only about 16 inches tall, to the largest, the emperor penguin, which can grow up to 4 feet tall. One of the most distinctive features of penguins is their black and white coloring, which helps them blend in with their surroundings while swimming in the ocean. Penguins have a thick layer of feathers that insulates them from the cold, and they also have a layer of blubber for added warmth. They are excellent swimmers and can dive to depths of up to 500 meters, 1,640 feet, to catch fish, squid, and krill, which are their primary sources of food. Penguins are social animals and typically live in large colonies, with some colonies numbering in the thousands. They use various vocalizations and body language to communicate with each other and establish social hierarchies. During breeding season, male penguins will court female penguins by offering them pebbles, and the pair will then build a nest together. Perhaps the most well-known species of penguin is the emperor penguin, which was popularized in the movie March of the Penguins. Emperor penguins are known for their remarkable ability to survive the harsh Antarctic winters, during which temperatures can drop to as low as -40 degrees Celsius, -40 degrees Fahrenheit. To stay warm, they huddle together in large groups and take turns moving to the center of the huddle to conserve warmth. Overall, penguins are fascinating and beloved creatures that have captured the hearts of people all around the world. Turtles are reptiles that belong to the order Testudines, which includes turtles, tortoises, and terrapins. They are cold-blooded and have a bony or cartilaginous shell that protects their body. The shell is made up of two parts, the upper part called the carapace and the lower part called the plastron. Turtles are found in a variety of habitats, from oceans and rivers to forests and deserts. They are known for their slow movement and longevity, as many species can live for several decades or even more than a century. Turtles are omnivorous and eat a variety of foods, including plants, insects, and small animals. Some species, like the green sea turtle, are primarily herbivorous and feed on sea grasses and algae, while others, like the snapping turtle, are opportunistic and will eat almost anything they can catch. Turtles have adapted to their environment in a number of ways. For example, sea turtles have flippers instead of feet, which allow them to swim efficiently in the ocean. Some turtles, like the desert tortoise, have adapted to the harsh conditions of their habitat by being able to go long periods without water. Turtles are also known for their unique reproductive strategies. Some species, like the leatherback sea turtle, lay their eggs on sandy beaches, while others, like the painted turtle, lay their eggs in shallow water. Many species have temperature-dependent sex determination, meaning that the temperature at which the eggs are incubated determines whether the offspring will be male or female. Unfortunately, many turtle species are threatened or endangered due to habitat loss, overharvesting for food or traditional medicine, and other human activities. Conservation efforts are important to ensure that these amazing creatures continue to thrive in the wild. Zebras are a type of African equid, known for their distinctive black and white striped coats. There are three species of zebra: the plains zebra, the mountain zebra, and the Giraffe zebra. Plains zebras are the most common and widespread species, found in many African countries. They have broad stripes and a white belly. Mountain zebras are smaller and have a more pointed snout than other species, with vertical stripes on their necks and shoulders. Giraffe zebras are the largest species and have narrower stripes than other zebras, with a white belly and round ears. Zebras are herbivores and eat a variety of grasses, leaves, and bark. They are social animals and live in family groups called harems, consisting of one male, several females, and their offspring. Zebras communicate with each other through a variety of sounds, including barks, snorts, and whinnies. They also use body language, such as ear position and tail movement, to convey messages. Zebras are prey animals and are hunted by lions, hyenas, and other predators. They use their speed and agility to evade predators, running up to 40 miles per hour. Zebras have a unique stripe pattern that helps to confuse predators and regulate their body temperature. The black stripes absorb more heat, while the white stripes reflect it. Zebras have been hunted for their skins and meat, and their populations have declined in some areas. However, conservation efforts have helped to protect and increase their populations in other areas. Overall, zebras are fascinating animals with unique characteristics and behaviors. Bears are large, carnivorous mammals that belong to the family Ursidae. There are 8 species of bears in the world, and they can be found in many different habitats, from the Arctic tundra to tropical rainforests. The 8 species of bears are American black bear, brown bear, giant panda, polar bear, Asiatic black bear, sloth bear, sun bear, and spectacled bear. One of the most well-known characteristics of bears is their thick fur, which helps them to stay warm in colder climates. Depending on the species, their fur can be different colors, from black to brown to white. Bears are also known for their sharp claws, which they use for digging, climbing, and catching prey. They have a keen sense of smell and hearing, which helps them find food and avoid danger. Bears are omnivores, meaning they eat both meat and plants. Their diet can vary depending on their habitat and the season, but some common foods for bears include berries, nuts, roots, insects, fish, and small mammals. Some species, like the giant panda, are almost exclusively herbivorous and eat bamboo as their main source of food. Bears are also known for their hibernation habits. During the winter months, when food is scarce and temperatures drop, some species of bears will hibernate in dens to conserve energy. During this time, their heart rate and metabolism slow down, and they can go for months without eating or drinking. Some of the most incredible and surprising facts about bears: polar bears are the largest land predators on Earth, and can weigh over 1,500 pounds or 680 kilograms. Sloth bears have a unique way of eating, using their long snouts to suck up insects like termites and ants. Brown bears are excellent fishers and can catch dozens of salmon in a single day. Giant pandas have a pseudo-thumb, which is actually an enlarged wrist bone that allows them to grip bamboo and other foods with incredible dexterity. Sun bears have the longest tongue of any bear species, which they use to reach inside tree bark to extract insects. Black bears can run up to 30 miles per hour, making them one of the fastest land animals in North America. Spectacled bears are the only bear species found in South America and have distinctive markings around their eyes that give them their name. Asiatic black bears are also known as moon bears because of the crescent-shaped white patch on their chest. Grizzly bears have been known to dig up and eat the tubers of the glacier lily, a plant that contains a toxin that can kill most other animals. Some species of bears, such as the American black bear, can be different colors, including black, brown, cinnamon, and even white, known as the Kermode or spirit bear. These are just a few of the many amazing facts about bears. Despite their size and strength, bears are also incredibly intelligent and adaptable animals that have been able to thrive in many different habitats around the world. Unfortunately, many species of bears are threatened or endangered due to habitat loss, poaching, and other human activities. Conservation efforts are underway to protect bear populations and their habitats, but there is still much work to be done to ensure their survival. In summary, bears are fascinating animals that play an important role in many ecosystems around the world. They are known for their thick fur, sharp claws, and omnivorous diet, and some species hibernate during the winter to conserve energy. However, many bear species are currently at risk due to human activities, and it is important to work towards their conservation and protection. Elephants are the largest land animals on Earth. They belong to the family Elephantidae, which is divided into 2 species, the African elephant and the Asian elephant. African elephants are the largest and can weigh up to 14,000 pounds, while Asian elephants typically weigh around 5,500 to 11,000 pounds. Elephants have distinctive features, including a long trunk, large ears, and ivory tusks. Their trunks are used for a variety of purposes, including breathing, drinking, and picking up objects. Elephants also use their trunks to communicate, touch and caress other elephants, and defend themselves from predators. Elephants are herbivores, which means they eat only plants. They consume a vast amount of vegetation, up to 300 pounds per day, and require plenty of water to survive. Elephants are known to migrate to find food and water during periods of drought. Elephants are social animals and form complex family groups led by the oldest and largest female, known as the matriarch. Males tend to live alone or in small bachelor groups. Elephants use vocalizations, body language, and a sense of touch to communicate with each other. Elephants have a long lifespan, with the average age being around 60 to 70 years in the wild. They have a slow reproductive rate, with females giving birth to a single calf every 2 to 4 years. Elephants have a gestation period of around 22 months, which is the longest of any mammal. Unfortunately, elephants are threatened by poaching for their ivory tusks, habitat loss due to human activities, and conflicts with humans. Conservation efforts are underway to protect elephants and their habitats, including banning ivory trade and creating protected areas. In conclusion, elephants are magnificent animals with fascinating physical and social characteristics. They play a crucial role in their ecosystems and are an important part of our natural heritage. Crocodiles are large, predatory reptiles that belong to the Crocodilidae family. They are ancient creatures that have been around for millions of years, and are considered living fossils due to their relatively unchanged appearance and behavior over time. There are 14 different species of crocodiles, ranging in size from the dwarf crocodile, which is less than 5 feet, 1.5 meters, long, to the saltwater crocodile, which can grow up to 23 feet, 7 meters, long and weigh over a ton. Crocodiles are found in many parts of the world, including Africa, Asia, Australia, and the Americas. They typically live in freshwater habitats like rivers, lakes, and swamps, but some species can also be found in saltwater environments like estuaries and mangrove swamps. One of the most distinctive features of crocodiles is their long, powerful jaws, which are lined with sharp teeth that they use to catch and crush their prey. They are apex predators, which means that they are at the top of the food chain in their ecosystems. Crocodiles are also known for their excellent eyesight and hearing, which help them detect prey from a distance. They are able to hold their breath underwater for up to an hour, and can swim at speeds of up to 20 miles, 32 kilometers, per hour. Despite their fearsome reputation, crocodiles are actually quite intelligent creatures. They have been observed using tools like sticks and twigs to lure birds within striking distance, and have even been known to work together to hunt prey. Crocodiles also play an important role in their ecosystems by helping to control populations of other animals, and by creating and maintaining wetland habitats. However, many species of crocodiles are endangered due to habitat loss and hunting by humans. In some cultures, crocodiles are revered as sacred animals, while in others they are feared and hunted for their skin and meat. Crocodile farming has become a popular industry in some parts of the world, with crocodile skins being used to make leather goods like handbags and shoes. Giant pandas are black and white bears that are native to central China. They have a distinctive appearance, with their round faces, fuzzy ears, and black eye patches. Despite their large size, pandas are skilled climbers and can climb trees to escape predators or find food. Some interesting facts about giant pandas. Giant pandas have a unique thumb-like extension on their front paws that allows them to grip bamboo more easily. Despite their herbivorous diet, giant pandas are members of the bear family. Giant pandas have a low reproductive rate and females only give birth to 1 or 2 cubs every 2 to 3 years. Pandas are considered an endangered species due to habitat loss and poaching. The Chinese government has established several panda reserves to protect the species and promote breeding programs. Pandas have a special digestive system that allows them to extract nutrients from bamboo, which is a very tough and fibrous plant. Pandas spend up to 14 hours a day eating bamboo and can consume up to 40 pounds of bamboo in a single day. Pandas have a unique vocalization system, with more than 10 different sounds used to communicate with each other. Pandas are mostly active during the day and spend the rest of their time sleeping or resting. Pandas have a lifespan of up to 30 years in captivity. Red pandas are small, tree-dwelling mammals that are native to the eastern Himalayas and southwestern China. They have a rust-colored fur coat, with white markings on their faces and bellies. Red pandas have a diet that is primarily herbivorous, consisting of bamboo shoots and leaves. Some interesting facts about red pandas. Red pandas are not related to giant pandas, despite their similar name and diet. Red pandas have a unique adaptation in their forepaws that allows them to grasp bamboo shoots and leaves more easily. Red pandas are also known as the fire fox or lesser panda. Red pandas have a low reproductive rate and females only give birth to 1 or 2 cubs every 2 to 3 years. Red pandas are considered a vulnerable species due to habitat loss and poaching. The conservation status of red pandas is more urgent than that of giant pandas. Red pandas are mostly active during the day and spend the rest of their time sleeping or resting. Red pandas have a lifespan of up to 14 years in captivity. Overall, both giant pandas and red pandas are fascinating animals with unique adaptations and behaviors. While both species face many challenges in the wild, efforts to protect and conserve them are ongoing, and there is hope that their populations will increase in the future. Foxes are a species of small to medium-sized carnivorous mammals that belong to the family Canidae. They are found in many parts of the world, including North America, Europe, Asia, and Africa. Appearance: foxes have a distinctive appearance, with pointed ears, a long snout, and a bushy tail. They typically weigh between 6 and 30 pounds, depending on the species, and range in color from red, gray, and brown to black and white. Habitat: foxes are adaptable creatures that can thrive in a variety of habitats, including forests, grasslands, deserts, and urban areas. They are known for their ability to dig dens in the ground, which they use for shelter and to raise their young. Diet: foxes are omnivores, meaning they eat both plants and animals. Their diet varies depending on their habitat and the season, but typically includes small mammals like rodents, rabbits, and birds, as well as insects, fruits, and berries. Behavior: foxes are solitary animals that are most active at dawn and dusk. They are known for their intelligence and curiosity, and have been observed using tools and solving problems in the wild. They communicate with each other through a range of vocalizations, including barks, whines, and screams. Reproduction: foxes mate in the winter, and females give birth to litters of up to 10 kits in the spring. The kits stay with their mother for several months before becoming independent. Threats: foxes face a range of threats in the wild, including habitat loss, hunting, and disease. In some areas, they are considered pests and are hunted or trapped for their fur. However, many people appreciate foxes for their beauty and intelligence and work to protect them and their habitats. Horses are large, four-legged mammals that belong to the equidae family. They are closely related to donkeys and zebras and have been domesticated by humans for thousands of years. Horses have been used for transportation, work, sport, and recreation. The average lifespan of a horse is around 25 to 30 years, although some horses have been known to live into their 40s. They are herbivores and eat mainly grass and hay, although they can also eat other plants like fruits and vegetables. Horses have a strong flight response and will often run away from danger rather than fight it. They have excellent hearing and eyesight, which makes them well suited for living in the wild and for being used as working animals. The height of a horse is measured in hands, with one hand being equal to 4 inches. The average height of a horse is around 15 hands, although some breeds can be much taller or shorter. Horses come in a variety of colors and patterns, including black, brown, white, gray, and chestnut. Some horses also have distinctive markings like spots or stripes. There are many different breeds of horses, each with their own unique characteristics and abilities. Some popular breeds include thoroughbreds, Arabians, quarter horses, and Clydesdales. Horses can be trained to perform a wide range of tasks, including racing, jumping, dressage, and trail riding. They can also be used for work like plowing fields or pulling carts. Horses communicate with each other through body language and vocalizations like neighing and whinnying. They have a strong social structure and will often form close bonds with other horses in their herd. Horses have a unique digestive system that allows them to extract nutrients from tough plant fibers. They have a large cecum, which ferments their food and allows them to extract more nutrients than other animals can. Horses are vulnerable to a number of health issues, including colic, lameness, and respiratory problems. Regular veterinary care and proper nutrition are important for keeping horses healthy. Horses are often used in therapy and rehabilitation programs for people with disabilities or mental health issues. Equine-assisted therapy has been shown to be effective in improving physical, emotional, and social well-being. In conclusion, horses are fascinating animals with a rich history of domestication and use by humans. They are highly adaptable and can be trained to perform a wide range of tasks, from racing to work to therapy. Despite their strength and speed, they are also vulnerable to health issues and require proper care to live long and healthy lives. Some interesting facts: horses have the largest eyes of any land mammal, which allows them to have a wide range of vision and spot potential threats from far away. Horses can sleep standing up or lying down, and they only need about 2 to 3 hours of sleep a day. The fastest recorded speed of a horse was 55 miles per hour, achieved by a thoroughbred named Winning Brew in 2008. Horses have a great memory and can recognize individual humans and other horses even after years of separation. The smallest horse in recorded history was a falabella named Thumbelina, who stood only 17 inches tall at the shoulder. Horses can communicate their emotions through their facial expressions, with studies showing that they can express happiness, fear, and pain. Horses have a unique ability to communicate through body language, including ear position, tail movement, and facial expressions. The hooves of a horse are made of keratin, the same material as human hair and nails. Horses have a remarkable sense of balance and coordination, allowing them to navigate difficult terrain and perform complex movements like jumping and dressage. Bats are flying mammals that are found all over the world, except in extreme polar regions. There are over 1,400 species of bats, which make up almost 20% of all mammal species. Bats are the only mammals capable of sustained flight, which they achieve by flapping their wings. Bats come in many different sizes, from the tiny bumblebee bat, which is only about 1.5 inches long and weighs less than a penny, to the giant golden-crowned flying fox, which can have a wingspan of up to 5.5 feet and weigh over 2 pounds. Most bats are nocturnal, which means they are active at night. They use echolocation to navigate and find food, emitting high-pitched sounds that bounce off objects and return to their ears. This allows them to create a mental map of their surroundings, even in complete darkness. Bats eat a variety of foods, including insects, fruit, nectar, and even blood, in the case of vampire bats. Insect-eating bats can consume up to 1,000 insects in a single hour, making them important for pest control. Many species of bats live in large colonies, which can number in the millions. These colonies play important roles in ecosystems, pollinating plants, dispersing seeds, and providing food for predators. Unfortunately, bats are facing many threats, including habitat loss, disease, and persecution. Some species of bats are endangered or critically endangered, and conservation efforts are underway to protect them. Overall, bats are fascinating animals with unique adaptations that allow them to thrive in a wide range of habitats. Leopards are large, carnivorous cats that belong to the Panthera genus. They are known for their distinctive golden or yellow coat covered with black spots, also known as rosettes. Here are some interesting facts about leopards. Leopard species. There are 9 recognized subspecies of leopards: African, Indian, Arabian, Amur, Indo-Chinese, Javan, Sri Lankan, North Chinese, and South Chinese. Habitat. Leopards are found in a wide range of habitats, including forests, grasslands, savannas, and even urban areas. They have a wide distribution range, from sub-Saharan Africa to Southeast Asia and the Middle East. Size. Leopards are medium-sized big cats, with males typically weighing between 60 and 90 kilograms, while females weigh between 35 and 60 kilograms. Hunting behavior. Leopards are solitary hunters and are known for their incredible stealth and strength. They are ambush predators, relying on their camouflage and patience to stalk and ambush their prey. Diet. Leopards are opportunistic hunters and will eat a variety of prey, including antelope, deer, wild boar, monkeys, rodents, and even fish. Conservation status. Leopards are listed as a vulnerable species by the International Union for Conservation of Nature, IUCN. They are threatened by habitat loss, poaching for their fur, and conflict with humans. Adaptations. Leopards have a number of physical adaptations that make them incredibly efficient hunters. They have powerful jaws and muscular bodies that allow them to take down large prey, as well as retractable claws that help them climb trees and ambush prey. Reproduction. Female leopards give birth to litters of 2 to 3 cubs, which are born blind and helpless. They are raised by their mother for the first year of their life, before becoming independent. Mythology and culture. Leopards have long been a symbol of power, strength, and agility in many cultures. In ancient Egypt, leopards were associated with the goddess Sekhmet, while in Hindu mythology, the goddess Durga is often depicted riding a tiger or a leopard. Behavior. Leopards are solitary animals and are highly territorial. They mark their territories with urine and claw marks, and will defend their territories aggressively against other leopards. Overall, leopards are fascinating and highly adaptable animals that are an important part of many ecosystems around the world. However, they face a number of threats and are in need of conservation efforts to ensure their survival. Whales are a diverse group of marine mammals that belong to the order Cetacea. There are 2 main types of whales, baleen whales and toothed whales. Baleen whales, such as the humpback whale and the blue whale, have baleen plates in their mouths instead of teeth. These plates are made of keratin, the same material as human hair and nails, and are used to filter small organisms such as krill and plankton from the water. Baleen whales are some of the largest animals on Earth, with the blue whale being the largest of all. They can grow up to 100 feet long and weigh more than 200 tons. Toothed whales, such as the killer whale and the sperm whale, have teeth and are often top predators in the ocean. They hunt for a variety of prey, including fish, squid, and other marine mammals. Toothed whales are also known for their echolocation abilities, which allow them to locate and hunt prey in the dark depths of the ocean. Whales are found in all of the world's oceans, from the Arctic to the Antarctic. They are known for their long migrations, with some species traveling thousands of miles each year. Whales are also social animals and often travel in pods or groups. Unfortunately, many species of whales have been heavily hunted by humans for their meat, oil, and other products. This has led to a decline in whale populations, and many species are now considered endangered or critically endangered. Conservation efforts are underway to protect whales and their habitats, and some countries have implemented bans on whale hunting.